Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news making headlines today. South Korean President Rhee Chang-yong held a summit with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi on Monday, where the two agreed to deepen economic cooperation. The leaders agreed to establish a ministerial-level Korea-India Industrial Cooperation Committee and speed up talks on upgrading their comprehensive economic partnership agreement. A total of 15 memorandums of understanding were signed. He arrived in the Indian capital on Sunday for a 3-day state visit. He is set to travel to Vietnam on Tuesday for the final leg of his two-nation trip. Iran has not yet decided whether or not to attend a new round of negotiations with the United States, even as U.S. negotiators are set to arrive in Islamabad on Monday. According to state media Tasman, Tehran as of Monday local time has no plans to participate in what would be a second round of talks mediated by Pakistan. Iran's Foreign Ministry's spokesperson Esmail Bagay reportedly said no decision had been made regarding the next round of negotiations. This comes after the U.S. Navy attacked and seized an Iranian-flagged vessel on Sunday evening, after it ignored warnings and attempted to breach the U.S. naval blockade. An oil tanker that broke through the blockade of the Strait of Hormuz is now heading to South Korea. According to Reuters on Monday, the Malta-flagged tanker Odessa passed through the strait last week and is currently en route to Korea. The vessel is a Swemscaps-class tanker, capable of carrying up to 1 million barrels of oil, and is set to unload at a Hyundai Oil Bank refinery. Hyundai Oil Bank confirmed the vessel is heading to its facility, but declined to specify the cargo on board. Bank of Korea Governor Rhee Chang-yong wrapped up his 4-year term on Monday. At his farewell ceremony, Lee described his tenure as a period of unexpected shocks that tested policymakers and pushed them beyond conventional limits. He highlighted his response to the inflation surge following the Russia-Ukraine war as a key achievement, noting the central bank delivered 2 big step rate hikes to lift the benchmark rate to 3.5% and bring down prices. As a final message, Lee pointed to the limits of monetary and fiscal policy. He stressed that deeper structural reforms are needed as policy measures alone are no longer sufficient to ensure economic stability and growth. Marking the Day of Persons with Disabilities, President Rhee Chang-yong has pledged to build a country where difference does not lead to discrimination. In a Facebook post on Monday, he said he would do his utmost to ensure that disability does not limit people's opportunities in areas such as education, culture, and employment. President Rhee noted that he understands these challenges firsthand, having been left with an arm deformity due to a factory accident as a teenager. South Korea has observed the Day of Persons with Disabilities every April 20th since 1981 to raise public awareness and promote the welfare and inclusion of those with disabilities. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.